You know who'd really be helpful right now, actually? Igor. It'd be kind of nice if he could show up and maybe give me some information, or at the very least be incredibly vague about it or something. He's really good at that. You overhear a conversation. Did you hear about Ryoji in Class 2F? No, I didn't. What happened to him? His parents got transferred again, so he won't be around anymore. So that's why I don't see him. Well, that was sudden. Bizarrely convenient. Who'd believe that story? Family transferring for only a month. I just kind of refuse to believe that. Alright then, well, I understand the world is ending and everything, but surely... Okay, so social links are a thing that can still happen. The door is locked. Alright. Then why was nobody there yesterday? What was the deal with that specifically? I know that Fridays are a day that I can do that. And I also... It was like Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Thursday... No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Why do I never remember that exact thing? That's so weird. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the game was deliberately changing the days that the art room was available just to confuse me. I know that it's not. I'm not crazy, but still. You'd think I would remember. I guess because it's just... If it was like, say, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, then my brain would be able to easily lump it all together. But it's not. It's freaking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but then I get the wires crossed with the student council, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that means they coincide and they layer over each other, and it hurts my damn brain. Alright, fine. Once again, we spend time here. Going with the quiz game. Gotta keep my learning. Gotta get my knowledge. I want to become super smart. Oh, well, there we go. I now have maximum stats in everything now. Now there is literally no point in doing any of that stuff ever again. That's good to know. Oh, it's you. Gohiji. Never mind. There's no point in asking someone else. Are you scared? No, I'm not really scared. I just can't seem to comprehend all that has happened. I thought I would grow stronger after my father died, but I haven't. Well, to be fair, it's literally only been maybe 3 weeks. It'd be kind of odd if you were able to get through that so fast. Everything Ryoji was saying, it's probably all because of my dad, huh? I'm gonna fight against the fall just like my dad did. That's a pretty awesome thing to do, Yukari. I'm right there with you. Ikutsuki and my grandfather both accepted the fall as the rightful fate of the world. They didn't believe the world was worth saving. What destroyed their hope for the future? I wanted to hear Natsuki-chan's voice, so I called her. She seemed to know there was something wrong, but I just couldn't tell her that the world is going to end soon. What should I do? I don't even know where to begin. I was hoping that it was all just a bad dream. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Alright, so I guess it's just the three in front who have a different thing to say. Not in the mood for a walk. Alright, then. Then I just need to keep throwing, tone to the wind and continue to go to the arcade at all given moments in time. I mean, it is boosting my Persona's power, so I can't complain about it by any stretch, but still, the whole thing is very strange. Alright, yep, stay here till midnight. There is no point in any of that. Alright, lucky fortune. What exactly does that do? Dr. Edgar's macabre fortune nearly came true. Your Persona's magic has increased. Okay, I didn't know that that's what that did. I'm not sure what I thought lucky fortune would be, but I didn't think it would raise a stat. Alright, well, studying has literally no purpose anymore. I've apparently obtained all known knowledge. How I've managed to accomplish such a thing is unknown to me, but there you go. I was unaware my condition was bad. There's no school today. Well, you know what would really, perk everybody up? I think you all know exactly what we need in order to cheer ourselves up a little bit. That's right. Time to head to the shrine. Anybody down here? This is so difficult. There must be something we can do. Ah, Ken's the only one here. Damn. I decide and choose to believe that there is something that we can do. There simply must be. I refuse any other alternative. And somehow, some way, we're going to find a way to make it all work. And ignoring the fact that, you know, all the Persona games take place in the same universe, therefore, obviously, the world doesn't end, otherwise 4 and 5 could have never happened. That's ignoring that. Hey, can you spare a few minutes? There's something important I want to tell you. I must warn you, though, it's a little depressing. I mean, if I'm being real with you, dude, that's kind of how it's always been with you. Thank you. Alright, lay it on me, man. I've been waiting. I finished my story and I wanted to show it to you. Akinari wears a calm smile. As you know, I was having a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. Since the alligator ate his friend, the bird, he cried and cried for a very long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his own tears. That is depressing! His tears became a beautiful lake, around which grew beautiful flowers and a tree with delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there often to relax. But none of them knew the alligator had created it, or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on. Even though the alligator did not find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. Because the meaning of my life is not something I should worry about. It's really what others think of my life, or what I was able to do for them. So for me, or you, or anyone, the meaning of our lives is something that we must make, but don't see. People can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. I don't know if that made sense, but do you kind of get what I'm saying? In a way, yeah, I get it. I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. It's all I have to leave behind. I wanted you to have something since you shared my last moments. Wow. My body feels lighter. Thank you for everything. Coming to see me, talking, even discussing the meaning of life. I can be glad that I was born. You can understand Akinari's kindness. Your relationship is stronger now. Doesn't get much stronger than that. Thou am I, and art and thou. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Sun Arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Asura, the ultimate form of the Sun Arcana. The dying young man's social link has reached its maximum level. Yeah, a bond that can't be broken. The grand being. I'd say that's fitting for someone like him. I have to go now. Maybe someday. I hope. We meet again. Where? You gripped his notebook tightly and decided to head back to the door. I thought that was an emulator problem. That dude straight up faded into the ether. Was I talking to a ghost? How long was he a ghost? Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was just daydreaming. I was thinking about what Shinzi would say if I met him in heaven. Bruh. Are you scared of death? No, not really. It takes a long time for me to register fear. But even though I've experienced losing someone before, that always hurts. Understandable. Everybody else ain't really here right now. I mean, they're probably upstairs, but I don't really see much of a reason in, I guess, maybe poking at them right now. As my chair dumps me backwards. Now is not the time for that. It's never the time for that, but now especially not. My God. I swear to all that is. Yep, back to the arcade as we always are. Punching bag. Gotta make those physical attacks even stronger. That is how I've decided to go. That is the path I have chosen. What will I do? I will nap, obviously. Do what I always do when faced with unquestionable, overwhelming, and crushing sadness and despair. Sleep it off. My condition continues to keep improving, and I don't know how to feel about that. Yukari! Morning. Things have been pretty crazy lately, huh? No one's in the mood to talk either. I know it means nothing, but still. Right. I suppose that's best. If nothing else, you make me happy. For whatever tiny amount that's ultimately worth. December already? It's almost the end of the year. Let's not ruin our last month of the year together with laziness, okay? Remember, there's an exam next week. Of course there is. Though, didn't you guys just have exams? Time flies. The material on the exam begins on page 160 and will include what we go over in today's lesson, which is the definition of allotropy, the property of some elements to exist in two or more forms that are chemically identical yet physically discrete. Get it? I bet there's at least one allotropy you guys are familiar with. Let's see if you know what I'm talking about, Dai. Which allotrope is formed by 3 oxygen atoms? I don't know. Alright, well, once again, my absurdly good guesses just continue to astound. Every living being needs oxygen to survive, and everything on the planet needs ozone too. You know how toxic UV rays have been eating away at the ozone layer, right? Due to the environmental destruction, there's less and less ozone. I probably have nothing to worry about, but you guys might. So watch out, okay? Yeah, that's definitely the right way to think about it. Yeah, well, I'll be long gone before it's a problem, so whatever. Ugh. Class has ended for today. And if I were given the option, I would have actually preferred to spend time with Yukari. Superfluous perhaps, but it would have made me happy. Because of the exams! Oh my god! You have got to be kidding me! Yeah, alright, cool. Give me literally nothing whatsoever to do with my time. At all. Game, what the hell? I understand you want to, be somewhat passably realistic. Oh, well, everybody's busy studying for their exams, so obviously they're not going to be doing any of their club stuff. Ha ha ha. Can't spend time with you now. But that's stupid. That is stupid. You didn't need to do that. Entirely unnecessary. Oh, don't mind us. We're just going to close off a large section of the game for you because of an arbitrary number. Ha ha. And everybody is just piling into this place. Did someone pick up all those damn flyers? Maybe someone is picking them up and someone keeps throwing them back down. Who's to say? Not I. It's getting late. That actually reminds me. I should actually probably check out the Velvet Room. It's possible there might be something in there about Elizabeth.
Hi. How was your day?
I mean, neutral. Yesterday I think I talked to a ghost. Try to cheer up. I'm not down. Oh, okay then. Sorry, Daikun, I know you're strong. I really don't know if I would say that specifically, but we have to make such a difficult decision. Could you ever have imagined that we'd be in this situation? Yeah, I mean, no, but at the same time, considering, protagonist of a JRPG, kinda. You're a very interesting person. I've just been studying in my room, so I don't have to think about what's going to happen. Everybody's got their methods. Have you been thinking about the decision we have to make, Daikun? Indeed, I have. Me too. It's not an easy decision to make. We've been given too much time. Figures. I finally learned something about myself, and now I'm gonna die. This is probably what Chidori meant when she said she was afraid of dying. Now I finally understand. You make a schedule so you can achieve a goal, but without a future, I can't make a training schedule. Damn it, I don't know what to do. Everyone at school is just going about their days as if nothing's wrong. They think everything's normal. I envy them. Ignorance is bliss, huh? In a capacity. Koromaru, is it safe to assume you'll never be down for walkies ever again? It's beginning to feel like that might be the case. I just hope Aigis is doing okay, I mean, I'm sure we're gonna see her again. I just, would like to have her around now. I'd like to actually get her input on things. I'm not saying that she would definitely have an answer or anything, but I don't know. It feels like I've been talking to literally everybody else. It'd just be nice to have the whole team available. Get all the input I possibly can. Exams are coming up. You don't get a dang choice in the matter. You're forced to endure this absolute horse crap. The horsiest crap to ever crap from a horse. This day it be Fuka. How it be, Fuka? Good morning. So, Daikun, have you decided what you're going to do? I have. You're so brave, Daikun, but I'm scared. Even Ken-kun is down. You say that as if Ken isn't usually down. What are we gonna do? I mean, he's had his moments of being somewhat up, but at the same time, dude is depressed a lot. And not for bad reason either. Class has ended for today. You know, I don't know if I've ever actually bothered talking to the people in this classroom. The test is just another small mountain on my path. The true challenge is the college entrance exam. Everything else is just practice. I'm sure we'll both study more than we ever imagined for the test. Your exam scores can affect your career opportunities, you know. Oh man, now I feel sick to my stomach. Ryoji hasn't been coming to school. I wonder what he's been doing. I would imagine becoming one with the ether. Greetings and salutations. How can I be of assistance? Since you're a transfer student, you're probably unfamiliar with the Bay Area. When you speak to this student, the town map will be displayed. Select a location and you will resume play from there. So I've played through about, I don't know, maybe like 70, 80% of this game, lamenting the fact that there was no fast travel option, when apparently there was a fast travel option the entire time. In my defense, and I admit, it's not great defense, I should have talked to as many NPCs as possible, but in my defense, why is it triggered by a specific character in the corner of a classroom that you need to swivel the camera around 160 degrees to even know is there? Why couldn't you just be a button press? Glad they changed that in later games, let's just say that much. Okay, well, I guess I don't need to slowly walk out of the school anymore. That's cool, I guess. Fat lot of good it does me this late in the game, but there you go, I suppose. Just keep boosting our stats up the most we possibly can, I guess. Not anything else I can do with my time. Just kind of left, this damn chair. I'm just kind of left twiddling my thumbs. Now, no one even said anything this time. I have to make, all right. Yes, of course I could. All right, then. I guess we've at least reached a point where everybody isn't saying something unique every day. That's something, I suppose. To the mall. Quite frankly, I find it somewhat odd that I can't go anywhere else during the night times, you know? Alright, I'll bite. It happened again! I got warned by the boss just for gathering info. I was out looking for Mr. Kirijo and Mr. Akutsuki's relationship, and the boss called me off. I asked him why, and all he gave me was the usual bull about not complaining. But this pattern, it's similar to the Gekkokan student incidents. There's something else behind all of this, I'm sure of it. So you be. So you be. There's that graffiti again I just noticed. I assume it's been there for a while, and I'm only just now noticing. But mildly concerning, if I'm being real with y'all. My persona's speed is getting absolutely absoid. Let there be no doubts of the absoidity. Exams are coming up. Yep, good thing I'm apparently a hyper ultra super mega genius with extra fries. Now I kind of want french fries. Now I'm hungry. Play for a little while longer. Then there will be food times. This time it's freaking Akihiko. Now you be my dude. Hey, Dai. Don't you think it's funny? We have so much to worry about, but we're still going to school as if nothing's changed. Have you decided yet? No, but I'm not ignoring it either. That's not an answer. You've provided me with no answers. Disgraceful and shameful. Exams start next Monday. We're a little ahead of schedule, so let's review the material. When I say electromagnetism, you think of Magneto. I won't be giving partial credit if you're right. Right-hand rule. Got it? Okay, let's move on. You feel tired, and you have absolutely no interest in any of this nonsense anymore. So you just decide to sleep your way. Sleep your way through high school. Do exactly what I did. At all opportunities, you must flee. I mean, I never ditched. I always attended, but I never paid attention. There are many interesting places to go with or without friends. Yeah, blah 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 blue, blah 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 blee, blah 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 blue, blah 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 blee, blah blah blah. Yeah, that would all be really super great information if it were the beginning of the game, but it's not. So if you don't mind, just maybe cut the pre-ramble and let me get to the damn map so I can just go to the mall instantaneously. That would be preferred. Game panic time. It's time for the Lucky Fortune. We're boosting our magical abilities, it seems. Not the most enthralling of things going on right now, I'm fully aware of, but hands are kind of tied here. Don't really have a lot of options.
Oh, hey.
Howdy. It's been a week since Ryoji-kun was here. I couldn't sleep for 3 days after that. Do you think it's weird for me to be scared of the impending death of yourself and everyone you know and everything in existence? No, I'm gonna say that's normal. Yeah, I guess you're right. You don't really know how much you take your life for granted until there's the possibility you might lose it. It's difficult to explain. Oh, don't worry, I'm fully aware of it. Have you been thinking about the decision? Yes, I have. All right, just checking to see if everything was the same or not. Let me take another look at my persona for a second real quick. I want to see where his stats currently are. Yep. Damn. Wow, that punching, I thought maybe boosted it by like 1 point or something, but clearly it does a hell of a lot more than that. All right, well, I don't know if Loki's gonna be my end game persona. Personally, I kind of doubt it. But at the very least, I feel like it's gonna be a persona I hold on to for the entirety of the game. You can't argue with stats like those. In fact, I should actually make a note. Before I go into the arcade, I want to go to the Velvet Room real quick and check up on Elizabeth. And then I want to use my brain. I want to look at the numbers and I want to see how much they boost. It's probably a variable number, but I want to see. And I'd like to check requests and what have you. Yeah, I missed the deadline on something. It happens. I kind of had other things going on. Let's see. Bring you some things. Please go water the flowers. How about maid outfits? I'd like to try Odan juice. I'm going to save the game before I go for that. Will I accept this request? Yes. Yes, I will. How may I help you? I shall return. I'm just going off of literally nothing more than what I'm aware of. Just of what Elizabeth has been talking about and the thing she's been saying and the last thing. I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit suspect. So we're gonna see what happens. But if I feel like things are going in a way that I'm not cool with, I'm backing out. Yeah, pupil and other such things. I never bothered to actually look at these things here. All right, at some of the abilities I have. All right, 74, 55, 67. Then I'll be able to actually take a look at this thing to see how far, it increases in power. All right, guess we're going with Lucky Fortune. Guess that's what we're gonna be doing today. Magic increased. All right, exams are coming up, which means you're going to choose to nap and do nothing more. And so you nap in outer space. Look around, y'all, because you're not rested anymore. I don't know why that song of all things is in my brain. Mitsuru! Gonna be talking to everybody. Good morning. Did you talk to the others? Indeed I have. I see. Well, I feel the same as the others. We can't continue on like this. We should talk with everyone tonight. Ah! The day I decided to engage in Elizabeth-based shenanigans is also the day apparently everything has gotten... is where everybody's decided to take things all serious and we're having a serious conversation. Alright then, let's go check that noise out. Yep. So shut your stupid face. I don't care. Just give me the map. I demand the map. Alright, to the mall. And ordinarily, I wouldn't actually make note of this, but because I don't have the ability to save outside of this thing without going back to the dorm, I'm just gonna make myself a little old save state. There we go. Just to be on the safe side. Alright. I've been doing that in conjunction with the in-game save to make sure nothing horrible happens or some sort of data corruption or... You never know when it comes to, you know, emulation and what have you. Welcome to the Velvet Room. I am intrigued. Ah, I've been expecting you. Shall we be on our way? I suppose we shall. But don't do anything funny. I mean, do something hilarious, but don't... Funny, you know.
This is the student dormitory where you spend your days?
Generally. Mostly, I only kind of spend a little bit of time here before I end up leaving and going to the mall for arcade games. Also, wow, yeah, I guess all those flyers have the graffiti on it. That's not good. You showed Elizabeth to your room. Miraculously, literally nobody has noticed any of this.
So, this is your room. I've never seen many of these things before.
I don't own many things, so that's impressive. Like a mini fridge? You ever seen one of those?
Anyway, regarding my request to visit your room...
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what kind of lighthearted shenanigans you could really get involved in here. So, that's mildly worrying.
Well, did it make you a little suspicious?
Yeah, but I'm even more suspicious that you seem to think that that would make me suspicious. Yeah, kinda.
In truth, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Talking is okay. I'm okay with talking. Elizabeth seems unusually hesitant. She's usually so gung-ho and lacking in tact.
During my forays into your world, I encountered many things. All of them are treasured memories, each one a polished, glittering gem.
I'm glad that they mean so much to you. I am cool with being your friend.
Walking around the crowded Port Island streets, sampling the local cuisine, idling the hours away at the shrine, even attending your school for a day.
Yes, they were all very silly and ridiculous. I remember a great many times when you pulled out your coin purse only to submerge the entire area with loose change.
That's when I came to a realization.
And that would be?
I had subconsciously been requesting to visit places that were more and more central to your life.
That would appear to be the case, yes.
And so today, I requested to visit the one place in your world that I could learn the most about you.
I mean, quite frankly, I probably spend the least amount of time here than anywhere else. Mostly just to sleep.
I requested to visit your room.
I don't even have decorations. I have a TV.
If I may be so bold,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am in a committed relationship.
do you recall the day you gave me a tour of your school?
Yes, it was not terribly long ago.
How I mentioned that I felt very fulfilled when I touched you?
This has taken a very direct turn. I remember. I mean, I don't remember the words, but
First time I ever felt that way.
I see.
Why did I feel so fulfilled?
Part of me hopes that you haven't figured it out.
After coming here, I can finally answer that question.
Problem! Red alarm!
I believe it's because I could feel what you feel and truly experience your life for the first time.
Okay, that's good. Go down that avenue.
We who reside in the Velvet Room wait with great gives us a reason to be.
You make it sound so poetic.
By touching you like this, I can have that all for myself.
Hand-holding is allowed, as long as there is consent. I believe I understand what you are getting at.
I'll put it more plainly.
You really don't need to.
I'm naive to the ways of your world, and there must have been many times I seemed to act quite strangely.
Yeah, but it was hilarious and charming, so I let it slide.
However, even I am not blind to the significance of calling upon a gentleman in his own room.
Okay, so this is definitely the most overt I think I've ever witnessed a situation like this before.
If you wouldn't mind,
I'm sorry, but if I have any say in this,
I'd like you to guide me through it.
I cannot do that. Oh, I actually get a choice. Okay. Elizabeth, y'all are amazing. You really are. By far, best Velvet Room attendant out of all of the ones I've seen. No question. But I've long since already made a very important choice. And I am sticking to that commitment. But thank you. I am sorry.
I understand. I will refrain from asking any further.
It was an incredibly awkward set of time alone with Elizabeth, but you spent it with her regardless.
I feel like a completely different person than the Elizabeth who first stepped into your world. If I stay on this side any longer, I fear I will forget my duties entirely. And that would put you at a severe disadvantage, wouldn't it?
A little.
That is why I'll draw a line under my visits here and remain on my side from now on.
Oh, but you're such an important use. But the sense of levity you provided me in these dark times.
Thank you very much for acting as a guide on my journey of discovery.
Also, thanks for being fully voice acted for all of your links, even though none of these are links.
I'm very grateful. Now then, though the sorrow may be sweet, let us part.
You headed back to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. Let us part as we walk together back to the mall Velvet Room door. Alright, well, I would like the thing that I was told I would get. Nice to see that I don't have to rewind space-time for this, though. You seem to have completed a request. Thank you so much for showing me your room. About what happened. Excuse me, I suddenly remembered. Please keep what happened in your room a secret from my master. To show my gratitude... Why do I get the feeling that that line wouldn't have changed no matter what I chose? To show my gratitude for indulging my curiosity to the end, I have something truly special for you. With this, you can fuse Karatekaya. It is a beautiful bird-like persona that glides over the battlefield. Higher and higher it rises. It, too, is part of you, while I can only gaze at it from below. This will be the last of my requests to explore your world. Thank you very much for everything you've done for me. I enjoyed it, Elizabeth, for what it's worth. Well, alright then. See you next time I need to fuse something, I guess. I was a little confused there. The music hadn't started and it was concerning me slightly. It's like, well, this is awkward, and I would like something to work around that. Also, completely forgot to actually check my Persona's stats to see how much they went up. Alright, well, now I can see how much 2 of them have gone up. Of course, first we have to have a very serious discussion.
Well, it's been a week. What are we gonna do?
Find a third option.
You okay, Fuka?
You just seem so calm.
Define okay.
We have to make a decision. I mean, it's been such a drag around here lately, and no one will go to Tartarus.
I mean, not that we have any reason to, thankfully.
You're right. We humans are quite resilient.
We can adapt to any situation given enough time. So how about it, everyone? Why don't we talk about it?
Over tacos. Can you get tacos in Japan?
Have you made your decisions, Tsunade-san?
That's probably not relevant right now.
No, but I don't plan.
I did not mean to do that.
Going to fight Nyx.
He doesn't plan on running away. Sorry. My finger, like, actually made a twitch him.
I don't know. I mean, it's supposedly undefeatable.
Which makes for good training.
What about you? What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever really contemplated my own death.
Most people really shouldn't have to do that.
It's quite a sobering thought.
More than slightly.
I don't want to suffer, and I don't want to kill Ryoji. But either way, we still die, so there is no simple answer.
I hope I get to be asked.
Then do we all agree that we don't want to hurt Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, but, like, not so much because I care about him. Most are than I just, like, I don't want to lose all the memories and stuff.
Is that how you feel?
I mean, I guess I don't necessarily hate the guy. He has, in fact, technically not done anything wrong at all. I mean, he was kind of skeevy, but, you know, lots of characters in Persona games are kind of skeevy, so I'm not going to hold that against him too much. But, like, really, it's just kind of the I barely know the guy.
Well,
So, yeah, no, I obviously vote for the not hurting thing.
It's okay, Fuka. I mean, it's not natural to choose how you're going to die. What about you, Junpei? Have you decided?
No.
What's the matter? Scared?
What the hell do you mean by that? You think this is a joke?
She was just trying to be a little bit of levity here. Sheesh.
Junpei,
We're going to die. Of course I'm scared.
Well, damn, man. Jeez, it's not like you haven't done that 50 or so times before. I get that the situation is more serious, but calm down.
You all need to wake up. This is death we're talking about here.
Then what do you want to do?
Yeah, how about that?
Do you want to kill him?
There's nothing I can do. He's the only one who can kill him. Come to think of it, it's all your fault.
Wow. You know, we kind of just sort of got over all of your hang-ups with me, and we shook hands, and it was actually a really cool moment. You really want to backslide on that?
You had that thing inside you and didn't even know it.
Yes, so obviously I must be blamed for it.
You raised it, damn it. This is all your fault.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we really are doing this. Alright, cool.
So you should do something about it. You're supposed to be special, right?
stop it, Junpei. It's not his fault.
It's really not.
And the only reason we've even been given a choice is because he carried it.
Like a baby. The implications are not lost.
I know that, damn it, but
I get it. You're angry, but still, man, come on.
I'm sorry I teased you, Junpei. I was just trying to lighten up the situation.
I believed that was insanely obvious.
Personally, I don't want to forget everything. I've learned so much since coming here.
I've never really talked about this before, but my old man was an alcoholic.
Continue.
Started drinking after he was tricked into investing his life savings into some telemarketing scam. He drank until he passed out, so he didn't have to face reality. And I hated him for it.
There are a great deal of things I could say right now, but a lot of them are personal. I'll just say that I'm sorry you had to go through that, Junpei.
Now, I understand how he felt.
In a way, I understand how you feel. But you sure as hell better not turn to the same thing he did. I'll tell you that much. It's It's a very, very, very interesting line with me. I'll just say that.
Everything seems hopeless. I'm so scared.
I know how you feel, Junpei-kun. I'm scared too.
Yeah, we're all scared.
Even Koromaru?
Yes. I can't stop shaking.
Me either.
Yucatan.
All right. I don't think we're prepared to make a decision just yet.
Well, obviously, literally all of us just said that we didn't want to do the thing that made us lose our memories or kill anybody.
Ryoji said he'll be back on New Year's Eve, so we still have some time to think about it.
Neat. All right, good talk, everybody.
So until then, let's just try to live our lives as normally as possible.
Good luck with that. Put off our horrible thoughts and the things that we have to do until we literally have no choice but to confront them. Cool. Anyway, so that's how much they go up by. All right, now I know. I thought he was lying. I thought that if we stopped him, we would stop the fall. But I was wrong. And if we kill him, we'll lose all of our memories. Don't worry about what Junpei said. You know about how Ryuji-kun was inside you. You're still you. The same person now as you were before. Right? I sure think so. I'll have you know that one thing's definitely not changed. I am just as devoted to you as I've always been. Let that be known. Koromaru was so strong. He was at the shrine all by himself. I don't want to live in the past anymore. Shinjiro-san let me live for a purpose. Sorry about that, man. You've been helping me out all this time, and I thought my dad was a loser, but now I know how he felt. Dude, this totally sucks. Yeah, I suppose. I wonder what Shinji would do if he was here. He'd probably fight against the end of the world with all he had. Yeah, that's what he would do. You'd know him better than anybody, I'd say. Seems like a relatively safe assessment, if nothing else. Once more, we shall return to the mall. Because tonal whiplash is the name of the game, and it's all we know in this world. Alrighty, here we go. I shall be here, and what will we do? The punching bag, obviously. If I can reach 99 with the strength stat, then I'm going to consider that to be a win-win. Nothing but a good thing. Exams are coming up. Yep, they sure are. Because that's definitely something I want to do with one of the last weeks of my existence. Long division. Condition has improved, even though it never went down in the first place. Now it is the afternoon. Exams will begin on Monday. Have you guys studied? It's my fault if you don't get good scores, you know. Open your textbooks for today's lesson on incorrect use of the plural form. These can trip a lot of people up. S's, and I's are the most common forms. Got it. Grammar is for nerds. However, there are some irregular plural forms, too. You seem confused, Junpei. Do you know which of the following is correct? Huh? I wasn't listening at all. Did you hear what she said, Dai? Do you know the answer? Nope. I'm gonna say sheeps. That's completely wrong. Stop daydreaming and listening up. My guesses always seem to almost always be wrong when I'm trying to get the answer for somebody else. Daydreaming? I guess so. And that goes for you, too. The answer you gave him was wrong. And we don't get to know what the real one was. That's what we call a lose-lose. Class has ended for today. Alright. Let me talk to you for 3.5 hours before finally giving you the in-game map. This dude is the worst map to ever be a map. And I've only known 2 dudes to be a map. And one of those was a much better map than this map. Mostly because that other map only sang about being a map. Damn, that show was bad. Anyway. Mole whackers! You're gonna whack some moles. Flap, 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 to the flap, 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 to the flap, flap, chick, chick, crack, crack, crick, crack, crick, crack, grab with a baseball bat. Crick, crack, soda, crack.
Welcome back.
I have returned. Exams begin next week. I know it'll be difficult to study for them, so don't bother. If you run away now, you'll just be giving up on life. Please let me know when you'll be going to Tartarus. Literally never. Yeah, let me know too. I need to get some exercise. So I'll explore with you. I'm not leaving the ring without a win. We are already reached the maximum amount of Tartarus that we could possibly obtain. So there is no need for such things. Right now, I just kind of want to zoom fast over to the exams and get them done with. Because once they're done with, we can at least fill our time with more social links. We can make an attempt to finish off the, the final 2 ones in school. I would appreciate and prefer that. I tell you that much. Maybe spend a little less time in the damn arcade. Maybe. Speed. Not exactly the greatest of the stats. I'm already going faster than everybody else to begin with, so it's not like it's really that big of a benefit, really. I digress. For it is Saturday now. It should be a day of the weeking of the endings, but it is not. It's merely more school nonsense. The morning? What's so special about the morning? Oh God, it's him. Exams start next Monday, so let's go over some historically significant years. This stuff, that stuff. Some stuff over here also took place. You feel tired and don't really give too much of a damn, so you take a nap. Bleh. My condition was already great. I rest more than anybody else who ever needed rest in their lives. Class has ended for today. And so I have gotten so used to just going out the door that I keep forgetting about this random guy. Alright, yep, give me the map. Give me that damn map, if you please. Because I'd like to go to the mall and boost my stats even more. It's so weird. Usually I'm always having the option of being able to go over and, get myself into a scrap. Get myself into some fights. And I suppose that is still an option, but I don't know. Honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty decently, all things considered. For, our strength and our level ups and all that stuff. And I never got a call about, another barricade being brought down or anything.
Oh, hey.
Part of me feels like I should check anyway. Well, regardless, I'm sure it's fine. So, have you been studying for the exams? Nope. Me neither. It's a little late to start studying, but let's try to do our best. Indeed. Of course, my reason for not studying isn't because, world ending and that's a big problem. Nah. My reason is literally studying would benefit me in absolutely no way whatsoever. It's a very interesting circumstance to be stuck in. Imagine knowing literally everything that there is to know to the point where learning at that point is actually completely, totally a waste of time. What a strange way to live that would be. Luckily, with a head as empty as mine, I will always have something I can learn. Alright, then. I suppose it's really more so just academic knowledge, not like, practical skills. I imagine our character doesn't actually know everything there is to know about everything. I doubt he would, be able to bust out some carpentry knowledge out of nowhere. I don't feel like that's the kind of stuff that's going to show up on an exam or nothing. Anyway, it's Sunday, and the 2 people I talk to on Sundays are no longer around to talk to. I mean, one of them is, but, they don't get on the game no mo, so. Can we just nap? Would you like to go back to sleep? Yes, I would. Just jump past the whole day? Just move to the next one? Because that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see. It's time for some damn exams. The last 6 days. Are you mentally and physically prepared for the shenaniganery? Will we at the very least get our cool exam-taking song? We taking that exam song! The question seems familiar. What year did the Battle of Dan no Ura begin? I don't know. I don't remember. Good thing I don't really care about the answers to any of these things. Just gonna keep on doing all this exam stuff. Doing some things. Learning some stuff. I don't remember most of these here things. It's also oxygen. Of that I am certain. I don't know much about things Of that I shall admit, but I remember it. I'm just gonna keep doing my best, if you know what I mean. Can't really feel like it's that hard to understand, so you should, if it be in mean. When which rule relates to the Lorentz and force? I don't remember. It was something, 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 but I know he said he didn't like the left-hand rule. So, let's just go for maximum irony. Hit that anyway. Ain't the right answer. Oh, wait, I guess it was. Alright, sure. Whatever. Means nothing to me in any regard. Doesn't matter if you ever park your car. Trying to make things rhyme on a dime is not exactly easy, but I make it look sleazy. That's the only word that I could think of at the time. Ah, good lord, I think I found a dime. And I'm just doing my best. And I wish I owned a vest, except I don't because that's pointless. And, I mean, I just really like having sleeves. Anyway, translate the following. Fuyu wa tosomate. I don't know. We work hard in the winter. It's not the answer. Not a surprise. And then I gotta go and talk to the guys. And they said they also didn't know. So we talked to our other friend, Bo. And he said he owns a boat. He rides it in his moat. The question seems familiar. What plural is formed correctly? I wouldn't know. They didn't explain to me after I got it wrong. So I don't know. Cacti? Because I know cacti is the way that is pronounced. It's a good thing that I am a cactologist and that I know about all the things that are cacti based. That's just kind of how I run the place. Boom. Boom, chaka-laka, laka, boom, boom, boom. When you run out of words, then you just gotta make a bunch of weird noises. It's the last day exams. You're a hypergenius. So you're probably gonna get to the middle of the rankings. Not that it even means a single damn thing to earn a buddy. Earn a buddy. It means nothing to earn a buddy. And now the exams have ended. And it is Saturday, which means nobody could social links aren't a thing. So you know what? I want to be with you. I want to spend time with Yukari. Yes, I will spend all of the time with her. We will chill in her room. What we got down to in there is nobody's guess. Everybody's guess. You could make your assumptions. I don't know. Makes no difference to me. Perhaps we really did play ourselves some cards that day. Or maybe the lewd thing happened. I don't know.
Welcome back.
After exams were finished, I went for a walk around town. The number of the lost is increasing. I saw them everywhere I looked. Perhaps that has to do with the fall. We've got to do something! Yes, I agree. We must continue going to Tartarus until the very end. Whether our opponent is a shadow or whether it is fate, we will need to be strong to win. I suppose that's fair. Alright then, well, we've done the most we can with what we've had. I'm actually probably going to take a quick look off screen to see just how, if there's any more of Tartarus that I can do. If there is, then obviously I won't go any further and I'll jump back in and show you guys. If not, then I'll just rewind space-time to just before when I did it. That seems like a pretty good idea. Or maybe I'll spend time in there just training. That's a thing I could do. I don't see why not. Regardless, whole lot's gone down, people, and a whole lot more is about to go down. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you on wherever this roller coaster takes us next. See you then.